Hi, welcome to 12-Minute Mindful Movement with me, Jackie Jones. Someone recently said to me that guilt and shame are like concrete on the soul. And that resonated. And so today's practice is going to be taking that thought, thinking about, we create protective layers that are there to protect us, but at a certain point, when do they become a hardened shell that keeps us from getting as close to people as we'd like? And so kind of reconsidering that shell, getting into the nuance of it. When is it protective, and when does it start isolating us? So in this practice, you can just think about that as we go through some movements to break through the shell that may not be actually serving us anymore. So with that, go ahead and close your eyes. Become aware of your breathing. Just naturally extending your inhalation and naturally extending your exhalation. And as you settle into your breathing pattern, just taking a moment to notice whatever thoughts are going through your mind after hearing that introduction. Perhaps noticing any sensations that are coming up in your body as you consider that introduction. And then gently releasing those thoughts and coming into the body. And with your next inhalation, just feel your belly and your chest expanding, as if to slightly start to knock on that shell. And then as you exhale, finding yourself retreating back in to that place that feels safe. And again, inhaling, feeling the belly and the ribs and the chest expanding. Again, gently knocking on the inside wall of that shell. And then exhaling, again going back within that safe retreat. And one more deep inhalation, feeling the belly and the ribs and the chest expand. Maybe from the inside starting to crack that shell just a little bit. And then as you exhale, again going into that safe center, that safe retreat. And with that, reach your legs out long in front of you. Just begin inhaling, reaching the arms up overhead. And exhaling as you create a little bit more space around you. So even in that safe retreat, just opening up that space a little bit. Inhaling, reaching the hands up and overhead. And exhaling, bringing those arms back down around you. And one more time, inhaling, hands come up overhead. And exhaling, hands come down around you. And then widening that space. It's more 360 safety around you, bringing the hands up to a T. Inhaling here nice and straight. You can pull your sit bones back, then sit up nice and even taller. And then exhale, turn toward the right, keeping the hips facing forward, just rotating your torso. And inhaling back to center. And exhaling back to the right. Perhaps twisting a little further behind you. Inhaling center. One more time to the right. Exhaling as you twist toward the right more. And inhaling back to center. Taking a big inhale here, sitting up nice and tall. And then exhaling, turning over to the left. And inhaling forward. And exhaling over to the left. And inhaling forward. And exhaling to the left. And inhaling forward. And from here, bringing your left foot inside the right thigh, placing the left hand behind you. And as we inhale, sweeping the right arm up and over behind you. So inhaling, pushing the hips up, hand goes up behind you. And finishing the inhale as you extend that reach, really breaking through that shell. And exhale, hips come down, right hand comes back down to the right. Inhaling one more time. Finding a deeper, longer stretch. And exhaling, hips come down, hand comes down. One more time over to the left. Inhaling, hips come up, arm comes up behind you. And exhaling, hips come down, right hand comes down. Sticking the left foot out in front of you. Right foot comes in to the inside of the left thigh. Right hand diagonally behind you. Inhale, hips come up, sweep the left hand up and over. Really deepening that stretch, finding length there. Breaking through that shell a little bit more. And exhaling, hips come down, left hand comes down. Inhaling one more time. Exhaling, hips come down, left hand comes down. And one last time here, inhaling up, reaching behind you. And exhaling, hips come down, hands come down. And from here, widening the legs in front of you. And sitting up nice and tall on your sit bones, elongating the spine. And from here, placing the right hand on the inside of the right leg. Inhaling the left hand up to the ceiling, reaching up, breaking through that shell. And exhaling over toward the right foot. Inhaling that left hand up. And exhaling back down toward the right foot. Inhaling, hand comes up. And exhaling, left hand comes down toward the right foot again. And from here, kind of gliding both hands in front of you until the left arm comes on the inside of the left leg. And inhaling, reaching the right hand up this time. And exhale, reaching it over toward your left foot. Chest opens up toward the sky more as you look up through that shell that's breaking open. Inhale, right hand up. And exhale, reaches over toward the left foot. And inhale the right hand up. And exhale, reaches toward the left foot once again. And this time, just allowing your arms, your hands to glide over the ground in front of you. Stopping so the right hand is on the inside of the right leg. Inhaling, reaching the left hand up to the ceiling. And then exhaling, both hands glide in front of you. And inhaling, right hand up to the ceiling. And a couple more times, both sides. So gliding in front of you. Finding a little bit more reach, left hand up. And exhale, gliding again in front of you. Inhale, right hand reach. And then exhale, bring that right hand down until both hands find their reach directly in front of you. And from here, you can adjust your sit bones so they're back on the mat. Flex your feet, engage your thighs, tilt your tailbone back behind you. Find that extra length in your spine as you reach the hands forward. Big inhale here. And then exhale. You can allow your elbows to drop toward the ground. So you're reaching toward the outermost walls of the shell in front of you. And from here, slowly push your hands up. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. And from here, you can bring your hands to the outside of your feet. Use your glutes to press your knees down toward the ground more. So really finding that stretch as you break through the bottom part of your shell. You can interlace fingers underneath the feet, underneath the outer edges of the feet, using the glutes to press the knees down more, sitting up nice and tall, rolling your shoulders back and down. Taking a big inhale here as you allow your legs to push through the inner wall of that shell toward the bottom. Inhaling and exhaling. Again, finding just a little bit more push on that inside wall of the shell. One more deep breath in. And one more deep breath out. And with that, you can gently release that tension, release that pressure. Come to an easy seat. And bring hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Just take one more moment to check in with your breath. Check in with any thoughts or feelings that are arising. And with that, take a moment for gratitude. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes and go about your day. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to subscribe and like and share. It means the world to me. And check back in for the next practice. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.